Hey guys, welcome back. We are on our way to try to find Milwaukee's best cheese curds.
And unlike other videos where we only went to one location to try cheese curds, we are going to 3 different locations today. The first stop is going to be Pilot Project Brewing. We're going to try their Parmesan crusted cheese curds. Then we're going to head to the Milwaukee Brat house to try their classic cheese curds. We hear you get a ton of them there. And lastly, we are going to Heirloom, which one thing I know that stands out about them is their dipping sauce is a tomato jam. We're pretty pumped to try all 3 today.
Yeah, pretty unique. So let's see if they can pass the Alexa and James test.
Let's get cheesy. God, we're lame. We finally made it to Pilot Project Brewing. Some of you might be wondering, how many cheese curd videos can we make? The honest answer, probably not many more. However, the cheese curds we're trying today are still unique, ones we haven't had before. In previous videos, we tried Lakefront's cheese curds, which are a pretty popular cheese curd in Milwaukee, and we tried the Black Sheep ones. Those were brunch cheese curds. They were pancake battered, and we dipped them in syrup.
We finally got the cheese curds, and they came so quick. These look amazing. They don't look like anything we've tried before. They are Parmesan potato crusted, and it looks like there's some nice seasoning on here, maybe some like chives with a dressing that is
Buttermilk chive crema.
buttermilk chive crema. So
And can we point out how many cheese curds we just got?
all right, let's give it a try here. That is packed with flavor. Oh my gosh. Very flavorful. We got a squeak too. There's a little bit of a squeak in there. The batter, it's a very light batter. Like it's not too thick. So you get a lot of the cheese in there, which is nice. Cheese pull time.
One of these days, we're going to get an amazing cheese bowl.
I think it was too big.
We have 2 more chances today to get a good cheese bowl. This crema looks amazing. All right, here we go. I guess I'll try a cheese bowl. These are definitely, did you mention how seasoned these are? I mean, look at my fingers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. These are definitely an elevated cheese curd. Not your classic, good seasoning. I love it. It's different. I mean, you can't taste that it's potato crusted necessarily, in my opinion, because of all the seasoning. But I love it.
This is definitely shareable between many, many people. But look, you guys see that seasoning? Holy cow. Holy cats.
Totally did not expect this many cheese curds. We thought the next place we're going to is going to have a ton. This might beat it out. We'll see.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out the view and the aesthetic of this place.
By the way, I am counting how many cheese curds I'm eating today since we're going to 3 different places. My guess is we're going to hit 50.
50?
50 cheese curds. Number 5.
We're going to need to hit the gym after this.
Yeah. Get some steps in.
Good thing we're not lactose intolerant. So I don't know what James is talking about. I can definitely taste the potato if you try it plain without the sauce. But it's a nice flavor. This is not your like super greasy cheese curd, which is nice because you can eat more of it then. Last cheese curd because we have to save room for these other places.
Plus, we are eating our lunch at this location. The other locations will just be cheese curds.
We got their smash burger and the kale salad, which has a beer like dressing, right? Like a beer vinaigrette dressing.
Yeah,
So
they use one of their in-house brews.
curious about that. On your screen, you'll see what is all in this burger. Let's take a peek. It's an interesting smash burger. It's got all sorts of fun things. It's like a sweet burger. I like it.
You will notice behind me, it is a little dead today, considering it's 11 a.m. on a Friday. We came at open. This place does get really packed Friday nights and Saturday nights. Keep that in mind if you come. Which reminds me, I guess I've been here before. It used to be called Milwaukee Brewing Company, I believe. It changed to Pilot Project in 2022.
Also, I want to mention the ceilings are all glass, so the lighting in here is great.
Last time Alexa and I went out to eat, we had leftovers, and I left them at the restaurant. So I can't make. I did. I did. Can't make that mistake again. I think it's gonna be easier this time because these to-go boxes are see-through. The last ones weren't, right?
Yeah, they
I can't
blend with
forget the
table.
food if I can see it.
Final thoughts before we leave for our next cheese curd adventure is that I'm very impressed with this place. Not only with the cheese curds, but the service, the atmosphere, our salad and burger were also amazing. Next stop, the Milwaukee Brat House. Let's go. We've made it to the Milwaukee Brat House here to try their classic cheese curds. These cheese curds consist of white cheddar curds that are battered, deep fried, and dusted with Parmesan cheese, served with a side of ranch. Oh, try with our buffalo sauce. That would be interesting. First things first, you can tell that these are nothing like the curds we just tried. These are your traditional battered and fried greasy curds. Classic.
I also noticed we thought we got a lot last time. This basket is deep. We got more cheese curds this time than the last place.
There's a lot of cheese today. All right.
Let's see if we can get the best cheese pull yet. And it is the best yet. We found it. Milwaukee Brat House has the best cheese pull.
Yep.
All right, my turn. Cheese pull time.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
I had to end my cheese pull early. My arm isn't long enough.
All right, Alexa, what do you think about testing out a reverse Lady and the Tramp cheese curd style?
So romantic.
You want to do it? Yeah, here we go.
Oh God.
It worked out well.
What stands out to me about these curds is how stringy and melty they are. This is definitely your classic cheese curd. When you think of cheese curd, this is exactly what you're thinking of.
I know I said I was going to try as many cheese curds as possible. However, I don't think my stomach can handle that. From here on out, I think we're only going to eat a few at a time.
So the vibes of this place is way different than our last, but I really love the old school, like German bar feel.
Yeah, I love it. They even have machines behind you.
They have the stained glass in here, the old wood.
And you have a little outdoor patio. As far as price point goes, these are very similar to the last place. At Pilot Project, those cheese curds were $13, and these ones are $14. That wraps up our time at the Milwaukee Brat House. Up next is Heirloom for their famous cheese curds. They are known for their dipping sauce. It is a tomato jam. Let's dip. Pun intended. Dip. Get it?
Oh, you said dip. I thought you said let's get.
Let's get out of here.
We've made it to our final destination, which is Heirloom. We're going to try their version of the cheese curds, which is beer battered white cheddar curds with a roasted tomato jam and roasted jalapeno ranch.
Yes, I did not know they had a roasted jalapeno ranch as well. That's nice.
I mean,
2 different dipping sauces. That's a first for today.
I know, and they both sound pretty amazing, pretty unique.
By the way, did you say this is our final destination?
I did.
Have you seen those movies?
Yes.
Which one's your favorite?
So maybe we shouldn't say final destination.
Yeah, we're gonna choke on a cheese curd to death.
Like the string,
cheese? Yeah, seriously.
The cheese just
Have you
gets...
ever choked on cheese before? Do I look taller by chance?
Yes.
Yeah? You wanna know why? It's because it gave me a nice little pillow to sit on. Nice and comfy for my butt.
We aren't getting anything else here, but if you were to visit, it should be noted that this is a farm-to-table restaurant, which always means it's fresh food and fresh ingredients.
Nice. The cheese curds have arrived. Gotta say, at all 3 locations today, the quantity of cheese curds has been the most we've ever gotten. Right? We featured 2 cheese curds on our channel so far, and maybe got them a couple other times at other restaurants as well. This is the most cheese curds we have ever gotten. We're gonna have so many leftovers.
Yes.
And the size of these ones are the biggest so far today.
Yeah, these are like jumbo cheese curds, which all the other ones here today were like normal sized or smaller, but these look fluffy.
And our dipping sauces are different than the other 2 places as well. I love this. This is awesome.
I'm excited to try that one. That's the jam.
We are going to start with the roasted tomato jam. Get a big curd?
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa. Look at that. Put that in your hand, like compared to your hand.
Like,
Put your hand behind it.
palm of my hand?
Yeah. Look at that.
Now, I understand why people say this jam is the best. My favorite dipping sauce today, by far. We always get some sort of ranch, and there's nothing wrong with ranch, okay? But this tomato jam pairs perfectly.
Let's dig in. All right, one more dip here. And it's like a sweet marinara to go with the cheese curds, which you don't usually see. Like we talked about, it's normally ranch. That pairs it very nicely. And these are, I know we said it before, these are big curds. Really big curds. James, what is that? Are you not going to eat the cheese? You just have it.
I don't need all that cheese right now.
Next up is the ranch.
This is a jalapeno ranch, roasted jalapeno ranch.
You get some good pulls.
This cheese is extremely chewy. I was going to comment on the ranch first, but honestly, this batter is seriously amazing as well. These cheese curds are tough to beat. Tomato jam is better than the ranch, though.
Oh, okay.
I will say that.
Definitely a strong jalapeno flavor in that. It's not spicy, but it definitely tastes like jalapenos. Not only have all of these places have their own unique and different cheese curds, their environment and the vibes have all been different. Our first place was very like modern. Our second place is pretty old school, and now this place is pretty hipster. So we've like had a very good array or variety of places to try, and they're all great.
Absolutely, absolutely. We are in the Bayview neighborhood. That's where Heirloom is. Bayview is definitely a hipster neighborhood in Milwaukee. Definitely a place you should check out.
Yeah, it's fun.
We have made it home. Check out all of the leftover cheese curds we have. There's got to be at least 50 here.
I feel like we have enough for at least 2 or 3 more appetizer meals, but don't worry, these all will be eaten by us and our family and friends.
They won't go to waste.
No.
We are going to give a little recap or review of all the cheese curds we just tried. For starters, just so you all know, we didn't go all willy-nilly with this. All of these cheese curds were highly recommended by Reddit. Reddit knows what they're talking about when it comes to food. Let's start with the best cheese pull. Alexa, which place do you think had the best cheese pull?
I think the best cheese pull will have to go to the Milwaukee Brat House.
Yay!
Next is the best dipping sauce.
Best dipping sauce goes to, drumroll, Heirloom. Yay! Lastly, a different category, we'll say the best seasoning when it comes to a cheese curd, which cheese curds rarely have seasoning.
Yeah.
So I think we know who the winner with this one is. Pilot Project. Yay!
We do have to mention the extra food that we got at Pilot Project, which we both thought was incredible. We would go back in a heartbeat.
Smash burger.
Yeah.
Never had a smash burger with that type of flavor, and
yeah,
it was interesting and amazing.
Yeah, it was like a sweet burger. And then the salad, that dressing, it was like a kale salad too, which I'm not usually into. It was amazing.
Yes.
Shout out to that.
And I know that I was counting how many cheese curds I ate. After I ate the first ones, I realized, okay, I'm gonna have to slow down here. Overall, I ate 42 cheese curds.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I also want to mention that the cheese curds at each of the places were right at that $14 mark. So it seems like everybody is pricing their cheese curds the same.
Yes, yes. And before we give our favorite cheese curd that we had today, I think it's worth noting and pointing out that each of these places for sure you need to try out because everyone has different taste buds. But without further ado, Alexa, what was your favorite cheese curd?
I would have to say that my favorite was Pilot Project.
Okay, good choice.
I just really liked that light batter, the light coating, and the seasoning. Potato Parmesan.
Yes, Parmesan potato crusted.
Yeah.
My favorite, without a doubt, was Heirloom. Jury's out still, but might have been one of my favorites ever.
You think so?
Yes, the dipping sauces, both of them were great, and the cheese had a good cheese pull.
Are you saying that you found the best cheese curd in Milwaukee?
I can't say that yet. We might need to make a new video on that topic. Rank all the cheese curds we've tried. What do you think?
I don't know.
We'll see,
Comment down below if you'd like to see that.
So obviously that means out of the three, Milwaukee Brat House was not mentioned. That was definitely the best classic Wisconsin cheese curd that I've had. Yeah. By far.
For sure.
I guess that just means we like them a little bit more unique in a way.
That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below which cheese curd you would be most interested in trying.
See you next time.
Bing bong.
Did I get another pimple?
You always get a pimple for every video.
This is ridiculous. So I'm just gonna be like facing you kind of doing it. 30-degree burns here. Here we go.
Wait, how should I go like?
I don't know. Okay, you ready? Please tell me we got something in there, and that's probably gonna go in the bloopers if possible. Here, we can get more. We can get more. We can get more. Well, did I have this in there too? I don't want the.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I was too busy going.
Hey. Alexa and I scheduled these cheese curd reservations 2.5 hours apart, so we've been taking breaks at coffee shops in between. Okay. Can you stop filming me? That'd be nice. Okay, start over.
Why is the flash on?
I don't know. Weighed myself this morning and I was 180 pounds. Let's see the damage done after eating 42 cheese curds. I'm also wearing more clothes, but 186 pounds. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I got a large cheese in my mouth. Stop it. What do we have here?
It did not untie. I'm just tightening it, okay?
Sure.
Hey, Joe.
Good girl.
Say bye.
Say bye, Eddie.
Bye bye. Oh. Hit her in the face. Bye bye.